This is my recording of the lunar eclipse. There's 3 of them that year. This is October 8th, 2014. I think this is the only one that was a blood moon. But that green sphere in the background is just an optical illusion. I don't know what that is, but it showed up on the camera. And it's not a planet or anything like that. It's just a reflection from something, I don't know what. But there's 3 lunar eclipses within that year, and I think it's called Tetrad, T-E-T-R-A-D. I think it might even be in a biblical prophecy. I'm not for sure about the blood moon and stuff like that. But I recorded this one. I recorded the other lunar eclipses too. But this one here is the only blood moon eclipse that I had. This is about 15 to 20 minutes into the video. And I don't have a not a fast forward, it's a time elapse or whatever. I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to show you about every 15 minutes of this video. And this is about, I don't know, 3:30 in the morning or so. I got up early just to record this. Really, this video looks more like a picture than it does video. But if you look closely, you can see that it's moving just slowly. And the other videos that I recorded for the lunar eclipse, they had like cloudy overcast and different things like that. This is just a different view. But if you look closely, you can see the shadows moving really slow. But this night was a perfect night to record. There was no wind, clear skies all the way, and I heard about the blood moon, so I decided to record it. This video looks a little bit fake because there's no stars in the background. That night there was stars out, and I don't know why the camera didn't pick it up. And I was recording this, and I could see stars, but for some reason the camera didn't pick it up. This right here is probably about, I'd say, 25 to 30 minutes into the lunar eclipse. You can't quite see the whole full moon yet because I was adjusting my camera and different things like that, and I didn't have it in the night mode. So you'll see the difference later on in this video, what the blood moon really looks like. It doesn't even look like a moon, it kind of looks fake, you know, the color and different things like that. But it was a blood moon. As you can see, they're starting to get a little bit of a red tint to it. And this right here is probably about 40 minutes into the video. You can't see the moon all that well, but I'm just showing you everything I recorded, except for some of the shakiness. This is on a tripod, and I think that's probably about as close as I'm going to get. I think it's a 20 power lens, and I heard that you couldn't see that with the naked eye, the blood, the red of the moon. This is probably basically what you'll see with the naked eye. It's coming in a little bit closer. But I just didn't have the night mode on, I don't know why. And it was about 40 minutes into the video, 45 minutes. And I decided to turn the night mode on. I filmed this from my backyard. I couldn't ask for a better night. It was perfect, no wind, no overcast, no nothing. And worked out pretty well. I'm glad I got this footage, but I have to put it on there. Now I'm starting to get ready to turn it on night mode. You would see the difference right here. There we go. That makes a big difference, I guess. I don't know why I didn't turn that on earlier. But there's the blood moon about, I'd say it's about 40 minutes into the eclipse. And you can see some of the shadows and different things like that from the moon. With the night mode on, you can tell it's not fake. You can tell that that's a moon and it's an eclipse and stuff like that. But earlier, it just didn't look right. But if you watch really close and you just keep looking at that picture, you can tell that it's starting to move. You see the difference in the shape and the eclipse and stuff, slowly moving. So you know that this is not a picture. But it seems like it's a picture because it's so still. It's just on a tripod. I heard about these Tetrad, I don't think I pronounced that right, Tetrad eclipses, so I wanted to record all three of them. But lucky for me, this is the best one, and it turned out pretty good. I was pretty pleased with the footage and stuff like that. And you start to see the shadows and different things like that starting to change. Move the camera up a little bit because I think it was dropping. I also videotaped it. I go in and out of the house because I had to get ready for work that morning, and my camcorder's too heavy for my tripod and it would slowly drop, so I had to cut that out, different things like that. This right here is probably about 40 minutes, 45 minutes into the eclipse. Some people believe that it's Bible prophecy about the blood moon. I don't know if it's good or bad, but this is the only one that was the blood moon. The other eclipses weren't, and I don't know how they could see it on the naked eye because you have to have a telephotic lens of some sort to pick up the blood moon, and I don't know how in the olden days how they could tell it was a blood moon, how they knew that, because some of the people that watched the eclipse on this, they didn't see the red in it, you know, they just saw dark like a normal eclipse. But if you had a zoom lens, you could see the blood and the red. And I'm glad I turned this on night mode because without night mode it would just look like a regular eclipse too. But if you watch it, it's starting to change. You have to look really close, and it looks more like a picture, but if you watch, it's changing. It's a video, not a photograph. And first one of the Tetrad was Tetrad. It was April 2014. Then October 2014, and April 2015. There was 3 lunar eclipses within a year, and I recorded all 3 of them. But you can see how the moon's changing a little bit. Yeah, the camera started dropping, so I had to pick it up again. That's why you see that. And if you look really close into that, if you have this blown up on full screen, you take a look at that and you can see a face in there. And I've talked to other people what it looks like, and some people say it looks like a little girl, and some people say it looks like an animal face. But you gotta have a big imagination. You can see the 2 eyes, the nose, the mouth, and part of the hair and stuff like that. So I don't know if you see that or not. This right here is probably, I'd say, 45 minutes into the eclipse, into the blood moon. And I'm not for sure when the next blood moon is going to be. I have to look it up on the computer and find out. I would like to record. I'd like to get better footage if I could. But as you're looking at it, you can tell that it's starting to move. The eclipse is moving a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. If you can see that face in there, and write it down what you think it is and share it on Facebook or something like that. To me, it kind of looked like a little girl, I thought, but other people said it looked like an animal face. But in a way, it kind of looks fake. But I move the camera around every once in a while, you know, so people can see that it's an actual video instead of a picture. You start to see different colors of red in it, you know. You have a little bit of yellow and some orange and red, some darkish colors. But I don't know if you can imagine seeing a face in that or not. You have to have a big imagination. The bad thing about it, I wish I could have recorded the whole thing, but I had to hurry and get to work, and as I was recording this, I had it on a tripod. I'd go in and out of the house and get ready for work for that day. So I didn't quite get the whole full eclipse. It's not too bad for an amateur video. Yeah, I was just wishing that it would show the stars. Because I remember that night they had a few stars out, not a lot, but there were stars out to see, and I think it would have made it a better video. I could have saw the stars. But I wish you could have blew it up a little bit more. I think I only had 20 power lens on my video camera. I wish you could have got a little bit bigger picture, but I think that's about as big as it's going to get. So that's not too bad though. And I wish that I could have recorded the whole thing. Because see, that's probably 90% into the eclipse itself, and I had to shut the camera down and go to work. But you can see the moon starting to drop, and as I was in the house fixing my breakfast or lunch and stuff like that for work, I'd come back and the video camera would be drooping because of how heavy it is compared to the tripod. So I'd have to lift it up so you can see that bouncing around, so you know it's not fake. That's me trying to focus it in, and then automatic focus has to come in and focus in so you can see the blood mirror. But it was an experience, I guess. I don't know if you can still see the picture, a face in that or not. But if you can see it, write it down on comments below, or Facebook it to somebody and ask what they see under that. But you have to have a big imagination, and you can see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, a little bit of hair. And, it's kind of cool to see different shapes. This was filmed October 8th, 2014. It was probably about 3:30 in the morning, maybe 4. And I just didn't quite have enough time to finish it up. I work mornings. I had to be to work early that morning. But it's not too bad of a video. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. So this is what the blood moon looked like from Idaho. Probably in different locations around the United States. It probably looked different. But this is what it looked like in Idaho. I didn't quite get 100% of the blood moon, but at least I got it probably 90-95% of it. So thanks for watching and have a good day.